So, good evening, friends. Today I am in front of you. I have brought today questions, top MCQ questions, which are based on cerebrospinal fluid, that is CSF, which is collected from our lumbar section, and these are the top MCQ questions. And I guaranteed you it will be very much helpful to you in your coming examinations or any competitive or medical lab technology examinations. So let me start now. So will I start now? These are questions based on cerebrospinal fluid, which is collected from lumbar section of our body, and these are top 50 MCQs questions. And one thing I can say, अगर ये 50 क्वेश्चन डाला तो लाइफ तुम्हारा झिंगा लाला. Hmm. Okay, so I will be sharing my screen now. So now let me start with the question. So can you see my screen? So now I am going to start the first question related to this topic, and this set of MCQ contains total 50 questions, which are going to be very much helpful to you for your upcoming examination. Okay, so I am going to start the set of questions. Sorry for the interruption. Now I am going to share my screen in front of you. So you can see the first question in the screen. So the first question is based on question number 1 to 4 is based on anatomy and physiology of CSF, that is cerebrospinal fluid. First four questions are based on anatomy and physiology of CSF, that is cerebrospinal fluid. And the question is as follows. Here the question is given as cerebrospinal fluid is mainly produced by. So, cerebrospinal fluid in our body is mainly produced by. The right answer of this question will be option number B. It is choroid plexus. So, the cerebrospinal fluid in our body is produced by choroid plexus. Okay. Now I will move to the next question. The normal appearance of cerebrospinal fluid is. What is the normal appearance of cerebrospinal fluid? The normal appearance the normal appearance of cerebrospinal fluid is clear and colorless. So what is the normal appearance of cerebrospinal fluid? The normal appearance of cerebrospinal fluid is clear and colorless. Is it clear to you? If you have any question, then you can ask me in the chat box. Is it clear? So, what is the normal appearance of cerebrospinal fluid? The normal appearance of cerebrospinal fluid is it is clear and colorless. So now I will move to the next question. And the next question is as follows. Approximately how much cerebrospinal fluid, that is CSF, is present in an adult at first time? Question number 3 is approximately how much CSF is present in an adult at one time? Can you please help me to answer this question? I will give you 30 seconds. So the right answer of this question will be 150 ml. So approximately how much cerebrospinal fluid is present in an adult at one time? It is 150 ml. Is it clear? 150 ml of cerebrospinal fluid is present in an adult at one time. So here the next question is given as the normal CSF production rate in adult is approximately. So here the next question is what is the normal cerebrospinal fluid production rate in an adult? Means how much ml of CSF is produced in an adult per day. The right the right answer of this question will be 500 ml per day. Here the right answer of this question will be 500 ml. Is it clear to you? Now I will move to the next page. In the next page, question number 5. Now I will solve for you question number 5. And in this question, it is given as cerebrospinal fluid is primarily absorbed through the cerebrospinal fluid, that is CSF, is primarily absorbed through. What will be the right answer of this question? The right answer of this question will be arachnoid granulations. Arachnoid granulations helps in absorption of CSF in our body. So the next question is, CSF is found mainly in the, so where CSF is found in our body? CSF is found in subarachnoid space. It is found in subarachnoid space. Okay. So now, what is the main function of CSF? The main function of CSF is it gives us protection and buoyancy to central nervous system. What is the full form of CNS? It is central nervous system. Is it clear to you? What is the full form of CNS? CNS, it is central nervous system. And what is the major function of CSF? It protects, it provide as protection and buoyancy to the central nervous system. Okay. Now the next question is given as, so here the next question is given as, normal CSF glucose is approximately. So here the question is given as, how much glucose is present in cerebrospinal fluid in a normal human being? It is 40 to 80 mg per dl. The right answer of this question will be 40 to 80 mg per dl. Is it clear? If you like this question, then please like and subscribe this channel. It will be very much helpful for your near future. And I assure you, if you just solve these 50 questions, then you can crack any examination or any competitive examinations, or you can crack any questions which are related to cerebrospinal fluid, that is CSF, which is present in our body. Okay, you will be able to crack any examination if you just solve these 50 questions, I assure you. And I am giving guarantee to you, you can crack or you can solve any questions which will be related to cerebrospinal fluid. So if you like this video, then please like and subscribe this channel and give a thumbs up in the chat box. So now I will move to the next question. Here in the next question, the question is given as, CSF glucose is normally approximately what percentage of plasma glucose? Can you please answer this question for me? CSF glucose is approximately what percentage of plasma glucose in our body? I think the right answer of this question will be 60 to 70%. The right answer of this question will be 60 to 70%. Is it clear? So CSF glucose is normally how much? Normal approximately what percentage of plasma glucose? It is 60 to 70%. Now the next question is the normal CSF protein concentration in adult is approximately. Here the question is given as how much protein concentration is there in cerebrospinal fluid. The right answer of this question will be 15 to 45 mg per dl. 40 to 45 mg per dl protein concentration is present in cerebrospinal fluid. Is it clear to you? So now I will move to the next question, question number 11. And the question is given as which protein is normally present in the highest concentration of CSF? So here the question is given as which protein is normally present in the highest concentration in CSF? The right answer of this question will be albumin. Albumin is a type of protein which is present in the highest concentration in the CSF. Now the next question is CSF contains. What does CSF contains? So the right answer of this question will be CSF contains very few cells. Is it clear to you? So what does CSF contains? CSF contains very few cells. Now I will move to the next question. Here the question is given as the predominant leukocyte in normal adult CSF is. What is the meaning of leukocyte? Leukocyte means white blood cells, and the predominant leukocyte which is present in normal adult CSF is which type of leukocyte is present in the normal adult CSF? Here the question is which type of leukocyte is present in normal adult CSF? And the right answer of this question will be lymphocyte. The predominant leukocyte, the predominant type of white blood cell which is present in the normal adult CSF is lymphocyte. Is it clear to you? Just give a thumbs up and press like and subscribe button. So now the next question, the question is given as a normal adult CSF white blood cell count is generally. So what is the normal white blood cell count in CSF? Can you answer this question for me? It is 0 to 5 cells per microliter. It is 0 to 5 cells per microliter. Okay. So now the next question is given as the most common site for lumbar puncture is. What is the most common site for lumbar puncture? The most common site for lumbar puncture is L3 to L4 or L4 to L5. It is the most common site for lumbar puncture. Okay. Now, here the question is given as why is lumbar puncture generally performed below L2 in adults? The right answer of this question will be the spinal cord usually ends around L1 to L2. So the lumbar puncture performed below L2 in adults. Is it clear? Now I will move to the next question. The next set of questions comprises the composition, pathology, and analysis of CSF. Is it clear? Now the question is given as the pressure of cerebrospinal fluid is measured as. The pressure of cerebrospinal fluid is measured as opening pressure. It is measured as opening pressure. Now the next question is CSF opening pressure is commonly measured using a. So what is the instrument which is used to measure the opening pressure of cerebrospinal fluid? And the right answer of this question will be manometer. That is option number B. Manometer is an instrument which is used to measure the opening pressure of cerebrospinal fluid. Is it clear? Now the next question is given as increased CSF opening pressure may occur in increased CSF. So when does opening pressure of CSF increases? What does the question means? The question means when does the opening pressure of CSF increases? It increases due to increase in intercranial pressure. So when does the increase in opening pressure of CSF take place? It takes place during here the next question is given as what does xanthochromia refers to? So here the xanthochromia refers to yellowish decolorization of cerebrospinal fluid. So what does xanthochromia refers to? Xanthochromia refers to decolorization of CSF. Is it clear to you? Now I will move to the next question. Xanthochromia may be associated with. So, what is the main cause of xanthochromia? Xanthochromia may cause due to supracord hemorrhage. It may be caused due to supracord hemorrhage. Is it clear? So the next question is given as a bloody CSF sample may result from. It may result from traumatic lumbar pressure. A bloody CSF sample may result from traumatic lumbar pressure. Now, in next question, it is given as in a traumatic trap, RBC count is successive. CSF tube generally it is decreases progressively. The right answer of this question will be it decreases progressively. In supracoinoid hemorrhage, blood in CSF. In supracoinoid hemorrhage, blood in CSF, it usually remains present in successive tubes. Okay. So in supracoinoid hemorrhage, blood in CSF usually remains present in successive tubes. Now I will move to the next question. Here the question is given as markedly decreased CSF glucose is commonly associated with what is the main cause of decrease in CSF glucose. So the question number 25 means what is the main cause of decrease in CSF glucose? Can you please answer this question for me? What is the main cause of decrease in cerebrospinal fluid glucose? The right answer of this question will be bacterial meningitis. So, bacterial meningitis is the main cause of decrease in cerebral. Is it clear to you? If you have any question or any doubt, you can just ask me in the chat box. I will definitely help you out in that situation. Any questions related to CSF, this topic, and I will definitely help you out to solve that doubt for your upcoming examination. Okay. So now the next question is given as in bacterial meningitis, the predominant cerebrospinal cells are usually in bacterial meningitis, the predominant cerebrospinal fluid are usually they are usually neutrophils because neutrophils help us to fight bacterial infection. Okay, so the predominant cells WBCs are neutrophils. Mm. And in viral meningitis, the predominant CSF cells are neutrophils are for bacterial meningitis, and for viral meningitis, the predominant WBC will be lymphocyte for bacterial neutrophil, and for viral it will be lymphocyte. Okay. Now the question is given as tuberculosis tuberculous meningitis typically shows. So what does tuberculous meningitis show us? Tuberculous meningitis show us low glucose and increased proteins. So what does tuberculous meningitis show us? it show us if we test this CSF, then you will find that the sample will have low glucose and increased proteins. Is it clear to you? Are you finding this question interesting? If you are finding this question interesting, then just like and subscribe this channel. Now I will move to the next question. And the next question is given as, which type of meningitis commonly produces a lymphocytic pileocytosis? It will be viral meningitis. For viral meningitis, lymphocytic pileocytosis will take place. Is it clear? Now the question is given as, CSF bacterial culture is primarily used to identify the bacterial pathogens which are presented in our cerebrospinal fluid sample. Now, gram staining of CSF is particularly used for detecting gram staining. Gram staining is always used to detect bacteria. So, gram staining of CSF is particularly useful for detecting bacteria, and you have to remember it by heart. Gram staining is always done to detect bacteria. So, gram staining of CSF is particularly useful for detecting bacteria. Is it clear? So, now here the question is given as, the term pileocytosis means, it means increased number of cells in CSF. What the term pileocytosis means? It means the increased number of cells in CSF. Is it clear to you? So now I will move to the next question, and the next question is given as, which CSF finding is most suggestive of bacterial meningitis? The right answer of this question will be neutrophilic pileocytosis with low glucose, because neutrophils are type of white blood cells which help us to protect us from bacterial infection. Is it clear to you? So, which CSF finding is most suggestive of bacterial meningitis? It is neutrophilic pileocytosis with low glucose. Now I will move to the next question, and the next question is, which condition may cause increased CSF protein with relatively few cells? So the next question is, which condition may cause increased CSF protein with relatively few cells? The right answer of this question will be, what will be the right answer of this question? The right answer of this question will be option A, that is Guillain-Barré syndrome. Okay. Now I will move to the next question. Question is, the phenomenon of increased CSF protein with few cell is known as. This phenomenon is known as albuminocytologic dissociation. This phenomenon is known as albumino albuminocytologic dissociation. Albumin is a type of protein. Okay, albumin is a type of protein, and we have to remember it. Now, in the next question, it is given as CSF examination is specially useful in the diagnosis of CSF examination is specially useful in the diagnosis of meningitis. Is it clear to you? It is specially useful for diagnosis of meningitis. Here the question is given as which microorganism can be detected by India ink preparation of CSF. India ink, which microorganism can be detected by India ink preparation of CSF? And the right answer of this question will be Cryptococcus species. The right answer of this question will be Cryptococcus species. Spe- Cryptococcus species are type of microorganism which can be detected with India ink preparation of a cerebrospinal fluid sample. Is it clear to you? Now I will move to the next question, and the next question is given as the major antigen detected in cryptococcal meningitis is. What is the major antigen which is detected in cryptococcal meningitis? The right answer of this question will be cryptococcal capsular antigen. The right answer of this question will be cryptococcal capsular antigen. You can see the answer of this question is given in the question itself. Is it clear? So, what is the major type of antigen which is detected in cryptococcal meningitis? The right answer of this question will be cryptococcal capsular antigen. Now, I will move to the next question. And in the next question, the question is given as oligoclonal band in CSF are particularly associated with. So, what do you mean by? First, we have to know what is the meaning of not a bands. So, oligoclonal bands are protein markers, that is IgG, which are found in, they are protein markers. Protein markers, that is IgG, which are present in the CSF, and oligoclonal bands in CSF are particularly associated with. The right answer of this question will be multiple sclerosis. The right answer of this question will be multiple sclerosis. I think the right answer of this question will be multiple sclerosis. Now the next question is given as oligoclonal band primarily represents. So what does oligoclonal band represents in CSF? It represents the immunoglobulins, that is, it represents the protein marker IgG in CSF. Is it clear to you? So what does it represents? It represents the protein marker IgG in CSF. Now I will move to the next question. And in the next question, it is given as which test can be used to detect intracranial hemoglobin production. The right answer of this question will be oligoclonal band analysis. The right answer of this question will be oligoclonal band analysis is a type of test which is used to detect intracranial immunoglobulin production in our body. So now I will move to the next question, and the next question is as follows. The next question is CSF chloride estimation historically had importance in the diagnosis of. So what is the historical importance of chloride estimation in cerebrospinal fluid? Can you please help me to answer this question? What is the historical importance, or what is the importance of chloride diagnosis of CSF? The chloride estimation of CSF help us to detect tuberculosis meningitis. Is it clear to you? So what does the chloride estimation of CSF help us? It help us to diagnose the tuberculosis meningitis in our body. Hmm. Which tube is commonly used for CSF chemistry testing? The next question is which tube is commonly used for CSF chemistry testing? The right answer of this question will be tube 2. Tube is a tube which is commonly used for CSF chemistry testing. Is it clear? Which CSF tube is commonly preferred for microbiological examination? Which CSF tube is preferred for microbiological examination? The right answer of this question will be tube 1. Tube 1 is the CSF tube which is commonly preferred for microbiological examination. And for chemistry testing, we will use tube 2. For biochemistry test, we will use tube 2, and for microbiological examination, we will use tube 1. Now the question is given as which CSF tube is commonly used for cell count? So for cell count of CSF, we will use tube 3. Is it clear? If you have any question, then you can ask me in the chat box. I will definitely help you with your doubt. Now the next question is CSF should be transported promptly because cells and some analytes can change with time. So CSF should be transported promptly because cell and some analytes can change with time. Is it clear? So now the next question is which CSF finding is characterized of viral meningitis? The right answer of this question will be normal glucose with lymphocytic predominance. The right answer of this question will be normal glucose with lymphocytic predominance, because lymphocyte are type of white blood cell which help us to fight viral infections. So for viral meningitis, it will be normal glucose with lymphocytic predominance, which condition can produce xanthochronic CSF. It will be supra, not hemorrhage. The right answer of this question will be supra, not hemorrhage. Now I will go in the last page of this PDF, and only two questions are left. If you like these questions, if you are finding if you are finding this question very much interesting, then please like and subscribe my YouTube channel, and it will be very much helpful for your upcoming examination, that is competitive examinations and other medical lab technology examinations. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. Okay. So the gut brain barrier. Right answer of this question will be blood and CNS tissue. And the last question is, which combination is most typical of normal adult CSF? Which combination is most typical of normal adult CSF? The right answer of this question will be, it should be clear in nature with low protein and very few WBC with moderate glucose. Okay. So what is the most typical form of CSF which should be present in our adult body? It should be clear, which will contain very low protein and a very few amount of WBCs should be present in that CSF with moderate glucose. So thank you class for giving me a patient hearing, and if you like these questions and if you find interest in these questions, then please like and subscribe this YouTube channel, and I will be very much helpful to you if you just like and subscribe my YouTube channel, so that in the near future when I am going to bring more such videos, and please always remember to hit the bell button so that you get the notification as soon as I bring more live streams for you in the near future. So thank you so much class. And now I am signing off from this live stream. So thank you so much.